There we go. Look at that. Look at that. 1 minute early. Maybe. Well, yeah, I think so. 1 minute early. This was originally supposed to be at 9, but I rescheduled it for 9:20, and it's 9:19, so we're 1 minute early, and I have the right microphone on. That's good. And yes, look at me. I'm all dolled up. I'm in a white kind of trippy shirt, and my hair is poofy. It's poofy and crazy. But hello, everybody. How you guys doing on a Saturday? Normally we don't do these. Last week we did actually, but Heather gave us way too much stuff last week. And then this week she gave us another live stream. It's only like 20 minutes. Shout out to Chrissy, grabbed it. She gave us some more stories, so watch those first. She's like buying Danish cookies and guacamole chips. She's like 500 calories for $1. How can you go wrong? That's actually pretty good. If you need to survive, 500 calories for $1 is not too shabby. What else have we got? We got Peridot Eyes. So there's this like old lady who hated the Heather creators and liked Heather, and now this year she's like singing the opposite tune or something. I don't know. People were telling me to check her out, and then she did like a third video. So we'll get a feel for that lady, see what she's saying about the peoples of today. And yeah, that's what we got for the lineup. Nicole, how you doing? I like the Heather. I don't know what that thing is called. I couldn't find out the name of it. It's from SpongeBob, I think, but I was trying to find out the name of it. I couldn't. He's either like a shriveled up poo or like a spine. I was like, maybe it's just the spine of a fish or something because they're underwater, right? They live in the sea. Emily Watchrose, how you doing? Stefanka, how you doing? Mario, hope you're doing well. We are BCG. Peridot Eyes owes the creators an apology, or to at least take down the video bashing us. Yeah, we'll watch that video today. See what's up with that. That's probably not what's up. And then see how she's feeling nowadays, which I hear is different. I was skimming through her video. She gets way too long to get to her point, kind of like how I am right now. She's tagging Johnny Depp. It's a mess. It's a big mess, but we'll watch her after we get to the juicy Heather stuff. Screenshot this. Great to see you. Serenity Now, Becky Lynch. And for anyone else, I'm sorry if I missed it. Baton Rouge. Just imagine what the judge would think. All these stories and still implying she's a person in danger proves that she's not a fit parent. I agree. So yeah, let's grab. I think I can just. Is my foot pedal working?
Have completed literally every requirement, and they just keep on coming up with more. So it's very interesting to see this from.
What's the more?
The inside. I've seen people or heard of people going through situations like this. Never have I actually firsthand experienced it. And if you had told me about it, about what I was going through, if it were anyone else, I probably would not believe it. You know, like this is one of those things where it's like, wait, there are constitutional rights that protect us from this. But then when you're actually living through it, it becomes evident that while there are constitutional rights that are supposed to protect us from this type of situation, there are a shortage of advocates who are willing to assist in actually, advocating for and preventing the situation from taking place.
What do you mean? The situation from taking place? You mean like losing your kids? That's on you as the parent to not lose your kids. I mean, I know in some instances there's extenuating circumstances, but Heather, you just like you shacked up with Dylan and went crazy and lost the kids. Like that's on you. What do you? I don't know. She's talking about advocates. She's just being crazy on a Saturday. She's been like the last couple Saturdays active. More active than like throughout the week. She was in the hospital, I guess, for like a good 24 hours with Xavier and the tooth. I guess they weren't really filming in there. They didn't want to like get kicked out, right? Maybe that's the reason. Why is it not? What's going on here? It's frozen. It's frozen. Hold on. Why is it being like this?
So we're out on the northwest side. We go to Maywood to visit Weston, but my big kids live in Portage Park and the O'Hare area.
I like how when I edit the things, they don't edit properly. Why? It just flashes a picture of fucking Weston. Mamma mia.
Home for me is this area, Portage Park.
Portage Park is their home. The park is their home.
P.S. These chips are only $1.25, and they're delicious. We have a coordinated care meeting this morning for housing, and then I have a doctor's appointment after that. Saturday, July 21st, 2024. Heather Gillespie.
She's living in the future? It's not the 21st. I don't know if she means like that's when the doctor's appointment is, or she thinks it's the 21st. It's not.
And look, it's only 6% sodium, which is not bad at all. 2 grams of protein, only 140 calories, about 500 calories per bag. $1.25.
I mean, like that isn't too bad. That's a lot of calories for $1.25. I don't think like it's good calories. Like that's not good. I don't think. Could you live off that? Maybe. You just vitamins and guacamole chips.
You guys, this used to be a Sears.
Prenatal vitamins, antibiotics, and guacamole chips is what we're living off of. And water from Starbucks because Circle K charges.
Look at how beautiful.
Except, you know what I was thinking? So I didn't know. I don't have any Windows products really. So when the Windows outage happened, I didn't know about it. That's why Starbucks had technical difficulties. But if Xavier was getting free water from Starbucks, why couldn't they give him free water? Like what kind of transaction needed to happen there? You know what I mean? Like why? Sorry, like that's why I was like technical difficulties. You're turning on a tap and you're giving him a fucking glass of free water.
And they put a Target and some, I don't know, residential lofts here. You've got a Jewel Osco right behind it, Dollar Tree and a Walgreens, a Marshalls. And then on the other side, you've got a Ross and a senior citizen, beautiful senior citizen building. The Six Corners had a complete.
I like how she's just admiring Chicago.
Total facelift. My favorite butter cookies for $1.25.
I've always seen these. I've never seen cookies in these. My grandparents have always like had them, and there's like crayons or I don't know, trinkets or something in them. Have you guys ever seen cookies in these?
It's Saturday morning. I am.
All right, so this is the live she did this morning. Shout out to Chrissy because my phone is a rascal and doesn't like to do a continual recording. It like freezes and then I have to go in and like refine the spot and then go in and edit it. So I just grabbed it from Chrissy. Thank you, Chrissy. I appreciate you. And I heard it's crazy. So I'm looking forward to it.
11 days out from the shelter closing. If you guys were watching all of my other accounts, and I know that there are
Alan, how you doing?
People who have been keeping, really good track of this. This has been ongoing for me since 2020. I've documented all the ways that I personally have been unlawfully handled, immorally, unethically handled.
I probably can't eat them because I can't have wheat.
And I'm writing a novel about it. But in the current circumstances, it's incredibly difficult to find the partnership that I need. If you guys are publishers, if you guys have a minimal investment amount that you'd like to contribute, I would love to publish my novel. And I have most of it written up. The last 2 years, I've not been able to write up yet, but
yeah, like the first ingredients, wheat flour. That sucks, huh? I'll never know what that tastes like.
Through recollection, memory, and forensics, like bank account statements and receipts that I keep and notes that I keep for myself in my phone and on my notebook, actually handwritten notes, I'm able to.
Wait, did she already go over the They put fucking baking powder in a bag, and I wouldn't even walk around with baking powder in a bag thing while I was reading the ingredients to Danish cookies, because that was crazy. When I heard that, when I was trying to record it the first time, I was like, what the fuck is she talking about?
Effectively.
No, it was cocaine. She made up a charge. They planted false drugs on me and then charged me with real drugs. Could you imagine?
Figure out what was going on and write about it and narrate. I think it's a really important book to write. And I'm
sorry, baby powder, not baking powder.
Very hopeful that I'll receive the partnership that I'm looking for so that I can get going on actually publishing. I have about 400 something pages written. More if you include all of the notes and, little stories that I've written on like separate sheets of paper that don't go in chronological order.
What?
Oh, excuse me. Just to give you guys an overview of the situation. In 2016.
Like, that's the other thing too. She's going to be like, I need someone to help me publish the book. She said before, like, I swear it was like last week, or maybe even the live from yesterday, that it's already written. People have read the first book and they like it, and she needs to rate the second and third or something. But now she's saying like the complete opposite because she's had Gillespie.
There was an officer, a detective named David Shepard.
We're going to David Shepard again.
Hold on 1 second. There was an officer, a detective named David Shepard. And this detective, while I was in the car with my mother-in-law from a previous marriage, I was pulled over and taken by this person. He was driving an unmarked car, and he had multiple unmarked cars with him. So they were about 3 or 4 cars deep. And I was taken to what they refer to as a black hole site, which is a site for interrogation and questioning that isn't marked as a police station.
Was it?
Terrifying. I had no criminal record, no experience with any sort of crime. I was coming out of an administrative career in healthcare at Northwestern, Loyola, Gottlieb, and Alexian Brothers over the previous 10 years. 10 years prior to that, I was doing, that was it. That was my whole entire adult life because I was 27 at the time that this started to take place. I'm 37 now. So he pulls me out of the car, not physically, but tells me like, ma'am, you have to come, with us. And I say, okay. And I'm dressed up nice. I had just come from court, and where another set of circumstances also related was being thrown out. I was being set up, and it was
I'm taping it now. Thank you, Colleen. Thank you. The one that's happening right now that I didn't know. I got it. It's being recorded on the bat phone.
Was proven that someone was attempting to set me up, and the case was thrown away. Someone put a bag of substance in my
There we go.
purse, and it appeared to be some sort of powdery drug, but it was not. It was baby powder. I don't carry baby powder in a bag, even though I had babies at that age. I just don't carry it. It was clear that someone did it on purpose.
Who would carry baby powder in just a loose bag, just a Ziploc bag? We gotta make sure we get some baby powder. Miss Jenna and New York. Thank you for becoming a member.
Purpose. And also that weekend, when they did that and I was in custody being questioned, my home was robbed. My home on the northwest side in Portage Park was robbed. My vacuum cleaner, my silverware.
Oh, fuck. That's what I meant to prep. Well, we can look it up. I'll put it on the list. I can look it up now, actually. The fucking vacuum cleaner heist. That was... Someone stole my vacuum cleaner. Someone actually bought her a freaking vacuum cleaner. If you guys don't know about that, I'll show you.
My purses, my bags, all of my belongings were stolen from my house. And a lot of clothes and stuff, makeup. And someone left their hat, their beanie, with their name embroidered on it underneath my bed. And this person, you know, is a reoccurrent theme in my life. She has come back to sleep with a number of my significant others.
Is she talking about Marissa? That's what I want to know, and I'll show you guys the vacuum bandit. But is she talking about Marissa here? I want to know.
And I really don't know her that well, nor do I understand her intentions or her role in all of this. But I do believe she was part of the robbery. So this is 2016, you guys. Now, in the line of questioning at that black hole site, I was presented.
Yeah, she is. At the black hole site? What? In the line of questioning at the black hole site, where they take people instead of to the police station, they take them to the black hole site. I just searched like Heather Gillespie vacuum cleaner, and the first thing that popped up was Smitten Kid. It's only like 5 minutes, but I'm pretty sure she goes over it pretty good. So we'll just we'll watch this. She's gone, so we'll give her some watch time.
Third of all, they broke in again for the 5th or 6th time and broke my vacuum cleaner knowing that it upsets my OCD.
The Montclair Apartments, a time I love to sit back and reminisce about. It's probably...
Remember, yeah, the fucking writing on the fridge and taped up air vents and the shots, taking a bunch of... Oh, was it even that many shots? She's just a lightweight, I think. She was pretty drunk after like 3 shots.
One of my favorite Heather sagas out of her laundry list of sagas that she has. And I want to go ahead and take a look back at the Vacuum Bandit. So let's go.
They're doing a complete replica of everything they did in
That, I guess, to show the tattoo.
2019. Isn't it fucking crazy that, forgive me, I've been up all night with this torment and people breaking into my apartment, fucking up my vacuum cleaner, stealing my food and money, among other things.
So I believe this was the time
Heather just spending her money, getting too high to remember, breaking her own vacuum cleaner because she used to, I think, sleep with it on for the white noise, like she does with like the hair dryer and shit. But back then it was a fucking vacuum cleaner. She wonders why it didn't last. I don't think a vacuum cleaner is meant to go all night. I don't know if I'm just making that up in my brain. I'm pretty sure that happened.
when her eggs went missing supposedly, and then her vacuum broke randomly. I think she accidentally broke it herself. She probably ran something over that she shouldn't have, and it broke, and then she's blaming some vacuum bandit. And just watch, it gets even funnier.
Good morning. So I just want to give the vacuum bandit a moment to come forward. If you are responsible for breaking into my studio last night or the night before and fucking up my vacuum, please say sorry here on Insta and order me one for in-store pickup at Target or Kohl's or Best Buy.
She acts like someone is going to come forward and be like, you know what? It was me, Heather. I'm sorry. I'm the vacuum bandit. Here's a new vacuum from Kohl's. Like, for real, no one is going to do that. It was you. We know you broke it. And then secondly, she's like, hey, these are the 3 places you can buy me a vacuum: Kohl's, Target, or Best Buy. So then after that, she posts this on her story: please order it to the Target on Harlem and Irving, Norridge, and send the receipt to me. What the fuck? Like,
what is she gonna do with the receipt?
For real, she's just
do some kind of scam probably, where she steals the vacuum, tries to get money back with the receipt for it while keeping the other one.
Bananas.
But wait, there's more.
Someone actually bought her the vacuum cleaner.
Okay, so also for anyone who was wondering,
we were all wondering.
Fuck you to the vacuum bandit. Dun, 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 dun.
So this is the price of the vacuum right.
So yeah, that's what she's talking about with the vacuum and shit. Good times in the old Heather world, you know, nonstop excitement. She's a loopy loon
with a box, a paper letter box. You know, the boxes that they use for reams of paper, 8 by 10 sheets. When you work in an office, they drop off those boxes filled with paper for your printer, one of those. And it was filled to capacity with a whole bunch of evidence, we'll say.
We'll just call it evidence
against multiple people who I had met within the last 2 to 3 weeks. It was at that.
She also accused someone of stealing her eggs. She was like, "Oh, Marissa and Dylan are stealing my eggs." And someone asked Marissa and Dylan about it. They were like, "What? Like, what the fuck? Her eggs? Her eggs? Really?"
Time that I made the determination that I was being extorted. The detective who is now up for nomination for a seat on the Senate of the Republican Party, he showed me a bunch of photos and told me a bunch of stories about these people in the photos, and told me that he wanted me to keep close contact with these people, and that if I did not, he would come to my house and, quote, take my children from me.
Imagine breaking in. Not that any of us would ever break in anywhere, but I can't imagine that, like, that would have to be planned perfectly, right? To get the eggs at just the right time that they'd be cooked at, right? Otherwise, I would just assume that it would be like a spur of the moment thing. Like, you're going in to rob the vacuum and the money, and then you'd be like, you know what? Those eggs are just about done. I'm going to take those with me too. But to be like, I know exactly when Heather cooks the eggs and when she's going to be away from the stove, I'm going in. It's got to be timed to the minute.
I was terrified. I had absolutely no criminal record. I had no involvement with police. I was a regular mom. I had no idea what to do. So I started sharing the information that was going on with me with my significant other at the time, who is my co-star in the very brief 6 episodes that he and I did together of the reality show on the WE network. I started sharing this with him on a recorded line through the state of Illinois. Now, at the time that I was sharing all of this, he was giving me advice on what to do. Call a lawyer, tell the lawyer this, do that. I was also receiving a large volume of friend requests and date requests.
We could pull off the egg heist. It'd be like Ocean's 11, or what? I don't know what oceans they were on when they ended. Ocean's 15. How many people would it take? I think we could do it with like a tag team of 3. Ocean's 3. Heather Gillespie's eggs. We'd have to get out with at least 3 eggs for it to be worthwhile.
Political candidates. There were judges. There were other officers. A lot of politicians on Facebook. That was the only platform that I was really using at the time. I had an Instagram. It was still very, very new. It was only in like the 2,000, followers range. It later grew to approximately 60,000 followers, that exact Instagram account. But while all of this was going on, I was sharing everything with him over this recorded line. And I was texting and calling this officer, this detective, on a daily basis.
Yeah, we heard in like the other one, it was what, 100 times? No, wait. This is interesting actually, because I was editing shorts, which is crazy because I didn't upload any shorts, but I was editing them. And it was one where she was like in the red moo thing, and she was saying this exact same fucking thing, but she was like, I sent hundreds and hundreds of emails, and then it said inbox full, and the male demon was like, fuck you, Heather. And she was like, when has that ever happened in history? I have 1 billion emails and they've never gotten full, and I send myself stuff all the time. And I was like, this is crazy.
And I would do my best to not hang out with this group that he wanted information on. Mind you, I had all of maybe 3 friends prior to this situation. And they were friends that I grew up with in Elmhurst.
Yeah, serious allegations, the eggs.
Moms like myself, we would get together on Halloween, 4th of July, have pool days, beach days, etc., and so forth. So I had absolutely no idea what was going on or how to handle the situation or properly mitigate the situation for myself.
She said on and going on, like Mayor Quimby kind of.
I did my best, with what I knew and what I had, and I was terrified. So I would hang out with people who were not that group of people. And, all I remember thinking is if this group of people is in real trouble, the last thing I want to do for myself or my children is be around them. I need to mind my own business and, stay to myself and focus on my business and, et cetera and so forth. I had 3 small children at the time. My youngest, Alexis, was about 1.5 years old. 18 months. Viviana was about 7 or 8, and my son was 6 or 7 years old. So I had my hands full at home. And it was just a very, very scary situation that I became involved in. My significant other at that time told me to get a lawyer, and I retained Nick Albuquerque.
Dylan told you to get a lawyer? Or Xavier? I don't think Xavier. Xavier's fucking brother's that works for the DA or is the DA or something, so he wouldn't tell you to get a lawyer. Obviously, this has been Dylan
Albuquerque, who's now an administrative law judge. After retaining Nick Albuquerque and sharing with Nick screen recordings or screenshots, we didn't have screen recordings in those days, but I would use with another phone, record video from the other phone because this detective asked me to download the app WhatsApp for all communications with him.
What year was this? I'm pretty sure there were screen recordings in 2019. When did the screen recording feature come out? I think like 2016. That's when like I was I think that's when I got my first iPhone. I'm gonna look it up. I think she's crazy because this would have been what, 2019, right?
Which is an
Or is this she going back 10 years again now because she's trying to make this news story from 10 years ago?
end-to-end encryption application that you can use any sort of name to communicate with. And, you know, my thoughts on that are that he was nefariously extorting me into gathering information for him with regards to whatever cases he was currently working on. I don't know if he was doing so for my benefit, to protect me, for his own benefit, to close cases. I really don't know what, you know, the deal was on that. But that's what was happening. And I proved it.
2017. I was up at 1 year.
To my lawyer. I was told by my lawyer that within 3 months we would be contacted by Internal Affairs because they wanted to extract information from my phone to prove what was going on with this officer and also question me. I said, okay. I was taken into the office at the same black hole.
Oh, this is 2015. Okay, well, yeah, then there was no screen. She is right. There's no screen recordings then from 2 years before that.
Site, or maybe not a black hole site this time. It might have been a courthouse.
I think you would know the difference between a black hole site and a courthouse. What do you mean? What do you mean? Maybe this is the novel. She's got to like. She wants people to take this recount of things seriously. She's got to stop calling it the narrative or the novel too, because that is like fictional. Usually those are fictional, or else it'd be like an autobiography. It would be like just evidence. Period. No spin or anything. No dramatic plot twists and turns.
Don't remember. And I was questioned. I was questioned by a panel of approximately 10 to 20 internal affairs staff. My lawyer was there, Nick Albuquerque.
WhatsApp's been around since 2009, apparently.
As well as, I believe, a judge or someone acting on behalf of the Cook County court system. It was ruled in my favor that the detective was out of line. And I voluntarily allowed access to my phone to this group of people for, you know, the purpose of protecting me from what was going on. Now, at this time, I had already gone to hospitals telling them that I felt I was in danger. I had already gone to law enforcement telling them that I felt I was in danger. And I had already gone to numerous friends and relatives telling them that I thought I was in danger. But where I come from in my life, you know.
No one believes me because I'm a crazy person. All right, no.
This type of danger doesn't exist in real life. It only exists in the movies and TV shows, you know. So it was very difficult for me to get any sort of understanding from the people in my life. In addition to that, I was learning rapidly. My intelligence was increasing faster than it had ever before in my life. In a matter of approximately 5 years, I learned a lot about technology, things about technology that some people will die never knowing, things about artificial intelligence, things about software development. And, you know, on the other scope, on the other end of that scope, I learned a lot of things about criminal activity, workarounds.
And she's never done drugs or alcohol. Correction, she's done them, just never been addicted to them.
Ethical, legal, lawful activities that are legal and lawful, but morally frowned upon, and other things of that nature. It was overwhelming, an incredibly overwhelming experience that had its ups and downs for sure. But I can tell you that the downs, they have a funny way of sticking with you.
She just needs to like angle it a little bit different to make herself seem like a little bit bigger than Skyscraper, just stomping around like Godzilla. We could make that into a short as well.
A lot longer and stronger than the ups. For every fancy 5-star dinner I had, it takes me effort to remember those times. It takes me no effort to walk by one of those places and my mind to just autopilot relive a horrific experience that occurred.
Camden, how you doing?
I wish I could tell you guys more right now, but I'm about to get on the train. I am really desperately looking for assistance in publishing these stories, in receiving assistance for this situation.
Is that what it is? Like she's in this, it's in the stroller? That makes a lot more sense now. Yeah. I thought she just was like being crazy. I mean, she's already crazy, but you know.
My children, in 2020, when my significant other came home and we did the reality show, it was actually June of 2019 that we recorded it, and it aired in 2020. I became, for some reason, someone's target. I don't understand it fully to this day. My lawyer, Nick Albuquerque, met with me in Target on South State Street in the downtown area around October and told me, and I quote, "You need to flee the state of Illinois." And I didn't.
I guess, like, I'm just thinking of the pros and cons of Heather having a cell phone. Because, like, if this didn't exist, if social media didn't exist, she didn't have a phone to talk to, like, Xavier would probably, well, like, Xavier already listens to this all the time, but she'd be, like, yapping to some poor soul on the street, you know what I mean? It's interesting.
Understand, and I was crying, and I asked him, I don't have anywhere to go. I don't have any resources. I have 3 children here. I now have 4 children. Weston was born in February 19th, 2024. I was homeless for a full year prior to that. I've gone to local law enforcement. I've gone to detectives. I've literally gone to the FBI. I don't know what more to do other than work on publishing my story. We were finally accepted into shelter assistance 3 days after I gave birth to Weston. And we followed all the rules. I got 0 write-ups, no infractions, never got in trouble, and was told on July 9th that we would have to, quote, self-resolve the homelessness, and we were put back into the street. My son, we go to visit in Maywood at the DCFS office Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays.
It's a very good observation, Alan. Alan is from the Daisy universe, but he's saying a multiple split personality with selective memory. Yeah.
He's 5 months old now, and I'm desperately seeking assistance with this situation. All of my human rights, maybe not all of them, because I'm not familiar with the entire legislation regarding human rights, but many, 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 numerous human rights that I have as a citizen of this country have been violated. I've been paying taxes here since I was 14 years old, and I got my first job when I was in high school. I needed a work permit to work. I'm a good mother, a great mother. I love my children.
The best mother of all fucking time. What did she say? The best effing mother of all time? If I say that word too many times in a row. We've done like that.
So much. And I'm just interested in rebuilding my life and restoring my life to what it was. I know how to do business. I know how to do, sales and marketing. I know how to do a wide variety of business services such as accounting, basic accounting, data entry, executive calendar management, scheduling. I worked as an administrator for endocrinology and rheumatology for 6 years at Northwestern.
I think like Heather and Xavier, they do like a death spiral together. If you guys don't know, I'm going to show you what a death spiral is if you don't know what.
Handling a wide variety of responsibilities. I know the clinical end of healthcare, vitaling, triaging, phlebotomy, I know I worked as a brand ambassador, promotional model, and event planner for many years, bartender. There's really no position with regards to employment that I have not been able to excel in. And I would love to begin earning income. It's incredibly difficult to survive this way.
Who are you telling? The haters. She's like, only the haters watch me. You're going to go ask the haters for a job. That's really looking up employment. Real good, Heather. Real good. So this is what a death spiral is. So these are birds. And then like when they love each other, like Heather and Xavier, they like lock fucking talons and then they just kind of spiral down. They're going to hit the ground and die. And sometimes they don't die. And they unlock and they get on with their lives. But I think Heather and Xavier are like that. I don't know why it's just showing us. Oh, wait, here we go. Oh, no, I don't know. Takes time and practice to become a good partner. Oh, okay. I guess that's just a little bit of advice in case you're a bird. It's really going to help us humans out in the world. Good job, YouTube channel. Where did the other one go? Hold on. All right, we're back to Heather.
With regards to mental stamina and, being a good parent and keeping myself in a place, above sadness, in a place above peacefulness, in a place of actually enjoying.
Yeah, not recently, but back in the day,
life, it's nearly impossible. I don't recall the last time I engaged in an activity that I was like, oh my God, this is great, other than being with my children. Being with my children has been primarily the only thing that's brought me enjoyment, happiness, peace, etc. and so forth. So if you guys can please help me, there's so much more to the story than that. That began 2016. I don't do drugs. I don't drink alcohol. I mean, I have before, but I've never been addicted to a substance. I've had the same doctor the entire time this has been going on. So all of the details are verifiable and documented in more than one place with several bank accounts. I have forensic.
Didn't Trump say that? Trump's like, I know how to do business. I can't do a Trump impression very well. I know how to do business. It's like the Heather Gillespie accent. It's me, Heather Gillespie.
On myself so that I can verify my own whereabouts and my own activities. I really need assistance. I'm not giving my permission or consent to be involved in any quote unquote undercover work. I do not want to be inserted into any sort of games. I want to go home. I want to live with my children. I'm tired, of this type of experience, for lack of a better term. And as I said, I'm really, really accomplished into this novel. I've uploaded it into my email, and I have the.
Well, no one can read your email, you goofball. Can you upload it somewhere where we can read it?
Actual.
Or we can have ChatGPT read it for us?
Hard copies that I've been writing. It's been 5 years in the making, and I still have 2 years to catch up on. It's definitely going to be, a great read. And I think beneficial for many, as well as entertaining for many, as well as has the potential to be incredibly profitable. I just want to get back to life as normal. I want to get back to being with my children and living in my own space, waking up on the pavement on the side.
Well, that's a good question, Teresa. If Xavier's mom is taking care of the baby, how did she let her son go so off the rails, roaming the streets, being homeless? Thanks to Bestie with the ball. I mean, like, you can't force people to get help, right? Like, if you watch Intervention, like, they can say no, and then they're like, well, then you're on your own. Bye. And then I can see Xavier being that guy, being like, I'll go live on the street. Let's go live on the street with Heather Gillespie. And they're like, okay, well, we're not going to fucking support it. As far as I've heard from them, they say that the dad pays like the phone bill and stuff, and the dad sends money. And I don't think the dad and the mom are together. So maybe the mom is like not for Xavier doing this at all. And is like, if you can actually ever get clean and show that you are, then you're welcome back, and I'll help you get your kid back. This is all speculation though. But that's my feel of the situation.
Sidewalk is
as an outside observer.
Inhumane, and it's unmanageable. It's not acceptable for anyone. And I'm praying and begging for assistance, please. So this morning we're headed to some sort of a meeting that was scheduled for what they call, quote unquote, coordinated care. It sounds fake when I answer the phone and the people say these things. They sound juvenile and elementary in their understanding of the world. It seems incredible.
Because Heather's understanding of the world is so much better. It's probably just like I don't know, a 21-year-old, I guess, kid, but that's an adult, like, just man in the phone system, and Heather's like, ugh, you're just a kid. You don't know what you're talking about.
Incredibly difficult, for me to be able to have faith on and rely on these people because it doesn't sound like they know what they're talking about. They just say the same things, which are, well,
Carter on the Skids Row. I remember her.
the same things I've been documenting, which are, we don't have any assistance. We've been asking for shelter and there's none. They say that, well, there's no shelter right now. It's full. Well, why are you calling me then? Is how I feel. If you don't have the resources for shelter assistance, which is the only referral that I need, what are you calling my phone for? And I've been receiving an influx of these calls. I feel as though there's something nefarious going on with my phone number, but I really don't know. And I'm involved in way too many court-ordered services through the Department of Child and Family for my 5-month-old, who is the only one who's involved in that. My 3 other children are with family members and their father. Xavier is the father of my 5-month-old, and I met him 2 years ago while I was being subjected to brutal abuse.
Yeah, why doesn't YouTube let you at people from the phone? That's kind of weird, YouTube. You should maybe fix that. I don't know why we can't do that.
My vagina was cut open by someone with...
Oh, yeah, okay. I guess trigger warning. This came out of nowhere. I remember hearing this too, and I was like, what? This is, first off, new, and what the fuck, Heather? So, she said that her vajayjay was cut open with an X-Acto knife. Never heard of this before. I don't know who the hell she's accusing of this.
An X-Acto knife. About a year later, someone inserted their finger and scratched me internally, intentionally.
Which supposedly caused the miscarriage. And she said it was Xavier with his gross nail. Now it's someone. It's just someone now. Is it that same someone with the X-Acto knife? Because that's some crazy shit to say.
I was being forced to participate in a number of different, I call them federal operations.
She said it back in September too, as a claim in the why she lost the X-Acto knife thing. Because I don't remember that. I feel like my brain should remember. Maybe it just blocked it out for obvious reasons.
In exchange for shelter and food.
Someone's probably going to show me a clip after and be like, look, this is you reacting the first time in the same way.
We're 5 years in, 10 years if you include the time that I was stable in my own home and this was ongoing. If someone could please throw me a fucking, lifesaver, that'd be fantastic. So, Heather Gillespie, it's July 20th. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Oh, what?
All right, calm down, Heather. All right, so now we're gonna go look at Peridot Eyes. Peridot Eyes. Oh, I don't know what to expect. Let's. I'm not expecting much. All right, share this instead. Let me bibbity bobbity boop over here. So this is Peridot Eyes. Suzia, thank you for becoming a member. Her channel, we got almost 4,000 subs. That's good. It's good. The videos that we're going to be going over today, we'll do the first one. We'll search Heather rambling time. Hashtag Dove, hashtag Johnny Depp, hashtag Timberland, and then added Mama Bear, Your Highness, Crazy Train, Foodie Beauty, Heather Gillespie, and Go Pro Solo. So let's see what this is about. I think, does she get to her point fast enough? I don't know. We'll play it for a little bit. I'm going to check the transcript, though.
Hi, beautiful people. Hey, Vince. Hi, Nita. Okay. I don't know why this is so slow. Have lunch with me, you guys. Okay, I got a story. First, I dropped my bank card in the dumpster yesterday, so I go to replace it at the bank after work. I have no ID with me, but I've had the same bank for 25 years, so I go to my home branch. There's one called Heather Gillespie, and she used to be on Love After Lockup. And this chick is off the deep end. E-begging, whatever. Doesn't matter. I don't care. And I've said some things about her.
Okay.
I've also reached out to her personally because she's homeless right now and she's living in a tent.
But this one's from Canada, right? She's like me from Canada. Let me know if that's like too. I have it jacked up all the way. She seems low to me. Maybe Heather's just loud because she's like loud by default.
And I have her email and her phone number, so I've reached out to her.
I'll say like construction, it's not an easy gig, especially being a woman. I'm not trying to sound sexist, but I'll give her props for that. Let's see what she's got to say though.
And I'm watching these few channels. So Heather is mentally, she's schizophrenic. She's diagnosed. She takes lithium. She has some very serious mental issues.
It is a bit low. Let me see if
And
I can
on my
track it.
feed, there's a lot about her right now. And I even suggested to one of my sister channels there to cover her, like to react to her.
I can't.
So there's all these reaction channels about her. And I've made comments. And then the more I sit back and I look at this girl, the more pity I have on her. And it's almost the same with Chantel. These reaction channels, you're literally banking off of her content. We all know that. You're literally.
Well, she could too if she didn't like. Well, no, even if she's not. I don't think she violated terms of service technically, or else we'd be violating terms of service. So Heather can like monetize herself and everything. I'm trying to think how we can jack the audio up more. If it's hopefully her other video isn't this bad. If it's really bad, let me know. And I'll look up something real quick here.
Bashing people on their own content. I don't understand what her life has to do with yours. I don't get it. I don't get it. If anybody's got dirt on Chantel, it's me. I mean, I have real.
Who the fuck is Chantel? Who's she talking about?
I'm not talking about her videos. I'm talking about tangible. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I know. My girlfriend knows. And I could get so much more. But what is that going to do for me? Make me a couple of dollars talking shit about somebody else? Stabbing somebody in the back that doesn't... I would like to know to the reaction channels. And I know that I have a few people on my channel here because of Chantel. If she was lying on the street...
Yeah, wait a minute. Hold on. Isn't she making money off of people as well? I would assume she's monetized. Like she meets the requirements, I'd assume, right? Because she has over 1,000 subs.
Gasping for air, would you save her life? I would. Absolutely.
Would you?
I would. Absolutely. Would you walk over top of her? I'm just wondering. I'm just kind of wondering what kind.
Well, wouldn't that defeat the whole purpose? How can we make money off of a dead person now? Don't be silly. If we're so evil, why would we want her dead? Of course we would help her. I'm trying to see.
Kind of humans you actually are.
Okay.
Because she's obviously got some issues. Clearly she's got some issues. I know this better than anybody. I don't know her now. I just know what you all know. But my issues with Chantel are personal. None of this is personal to you guys. None of it. You don't know anything about her. You know what she feeds you, which is bullshit. It's a lie. And you all know it, but yet you constantly want to throw it out there that we know. I mean, how many times do we have to be told? We know she's a liar. She knows she's a liar, and you guys feed off of it. Anyway, there's a few channels. Forget about Chantel. It's not what I'm here for. There's a few channels. Mama Bear, Your Highness. Don't worry, I'll tag you guys.
Got it. Okay. Let me go back to you guys and see. Well, I'll run a poll actually. I figured out a way to double it. I would just have to I already have these downloaded because I was like, what if she deleted all the videos when she sees her face in the thumbnail? So I had them download. I just pop back over to the other player, and then there's a boost option. But yeah, I don't even know if it's worth it.
Guys, Mama Bear, Your Highness, Crazy Train, Dave, I'm Live.
Who's Dave? I'm Live. I've never heard of him.
You know that this is a girl who has serious mental issues, that she needs medication. What's next for you guys, cancer patients? I mean, if you're actually going after...
I don't know. Should we go after cancer? What do you mean? What do you mean, though? If it's a person who's faking cancer or something, I guess like Heather's not faking homelessness, but she is bending the truth and she doesn't want to use the resources available. That would be really weird if there was like an actual person with cancer who refused treatment, but would just like beg for money, be like, I need money for my cancer treatment. And then just goes to like Disneyland or something or spends it on, I don't know, junk, doesn't get cancer treatment, wants to die. That'd be so dark. But then obviously, like, you'd have to criticize them for taking people's money because they think it's going towards something that is not going to. Heather gets flack because she's like, I need this amount of money to help me get off of the streets. And she never gets off the streets unless she's given exactly what she wants, right? So, like, I don't know. What kind of territory are we getting into here? Peridot Eyes. But we can play the hypothetical game if she wants to. That's crazy lady.
And making money and content off of mentally ill people, there's fucking something seriously twistedly wrong about you. Yes, she lives in a tent. I'm homeless too. And she's begging. So the fuck what? What different? Don't give to her. I'm going to. You know why? Because I can. I know you've all blocked me.
Well, then give money. Give money to she off the street. I think her tune's changed as well, right? She seems very passionate. I wonder how much money from one homeless person to the next. Heather likes taking money from homeless people too. That seems to be a common theme. She went and seen the Barbie movie with a homeless guy's money. Just how much money did she get out of this lady?
And rightfully so, because I've had some pretty fucking dirty things to say to each of you, because I can't say it to your face, which I would love to. But for you guys to bash her the way that you do, she just lost custody of a baby. She's lost custody of 3 others. This is somebody who is mentally sick. Mentally, she needs to be in therapy. If you've really watched those videos, she is being shut down. Let me tell you something, Mama Bear.
Mama Bear hit a nerve there. Mama Bear. What?
You're a hypocrite. You talk about God. You talk about God. You talk about going to church and reading the Bible, but in turn, you bash her. You knock her down. You stab her in the back. You
stab her in the back. When was Mama Bear ever friends with Heather and stab her in the back? She actually did the opposite because she got an email or something with all of like Heather's login information and she deleted it and was like, fuck that shit. People shouldn't be engaging with that kind of behavior. So what? I think she's just making stuff up now. Look at this face. Why? Why is she so angry? She's so angry that Heather's not getting all of the money she could be getting. Is that what we're angry about? Because people should be well informed. Like, no one's forced to watch me or Mama Bear or BCG or Crazy. No one's putting a gun to your head to do this. If you want to be well informed about where you're donating your money to, you should hear both sides of the conversation. You want to hear this unhinged lunatic, go for it. If I seem more reasonable and everyone else, then maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. That's your prerogative.
You literally are burning her at the stake. You are on this. You're talking about her e-begging. Aren't you e-begging for views? Aren't you e-begging for thumbs up? Aren't you e-begging for comments? And as for your commenters, aren't you doing the same? Aren't you making comments for attention? So what makes you guys any better than her? What? Tell me. Nothing. So Heather Gillespie, I truly am sorry.
So wait. Okay. So we and Heather Gillespie are the same. But you like Heather, you don't like us, even though we're the same person, right? Where's the beef then? If we're all just the same at the end of the day, what's your channel about? What is it? What's all this? Johnny Depp, Timberland, dumb shit. You're not trying to get attention with these hashtags. This is a weird lady. I don't know. She's angry. Right? What's that from? I think Austin Powers, right?
I truly am sorry. I've asked you to give me your PayPal.
Or maybe Shrek.
And I will send you money. I'm homeless too. So there, Mama fucking Bear, you hypocrite. Don't have children, okay? I read your comment about wear a bra. Why should she? Why? Does it upset you? Then don't watch, okay? If it wasn't for men, I bet you every single woman out here would not wear a bra to work. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. I wouldn't. Sometimes I don't because I don't care. I don't fucking care.
This is a weird thing to focus on. I have no dog in this fight, guys. This is all up to you. What you think We'll run a poll on that too. I think you guys were mostly saying the audio is okay. You guys can hear. All right. What do you guys think about bras?
Not being comfortable to sake others, or uncomfortable to sake others. I mean, I don't. Fuck you, Mama B. You're a hypocrite. Go to church. Go touch grass. Go talk to God, because I'm sure He's got something to say to you. There's too many of you guys. I just cannot put out anything more about people that is vile. That's why I wanted to apologize to you guys personally for putting out bad energy into your universe. I need to apologize to myself for stooping to such a low level. And I want to apologize to my creator, because this is not what he made. He didn't make me evil. It's evil. It's evil. It truly is evil. And I'm sorry to you guys who are on here that kind of come here to view my channel.
Yeah, like I would rather watch Heather and I don't know, this crazy lady with you guys than by myself. I would just be sitting here alone in my room talking to myself anyways. You know what I mean? And to be honest, I wasn't even planning on coming back to YouTube. They were like, you're going to lose your monetization. So I was like, I guess I'll come back and just talk to myself anyways. And I was streaming to like 4 people. So like I'd be doing this whether or not, it doesn't fucking matter. She's just like this lady. I don't think this lady like pulls in hella views. Like, well, it's got 285 views, and this was from this year. Wait a minute. No, what? Really? I thought this was like back in September. Is this a re-upload? Am I going crazy now?
You know, but it's terrible to talk so bad about another human being that does not affect your day. If somebody killed my mother or my daughter or my son.
This is from 4 months ago. Is BCG still here? Am I going crazy, or is this a re-upload? This happened in March. Why did I think this happened like back when I first found Heather? I'm having like a fucking Mandela effect again. Had she talking about Heather before this?
Or my friends or family? Absolutely.
No, BCG is always right.
But Foodie Beauty.
I'm not even joking about that. Oh, that's crazy. Why do I feel like that?
Foodie has nothing to do with your lives except make you money. Not make you money. Look at her. Look at the state of that girl. She's eating herself to death. Why? It's depression, clearly. Why do you think? Because her job is on YouTube, and every time she turns it on, it's just 1,000 channels bashing her. What would
her job isn't on YouTube? So she was doing all this while she was at the hotel? No. What? I thought this was like when she was pregnant in the tent, and I was gonna be like, this lady is. She's even more crazy now. What the hell?
What would that do to your psyche? What would that do to your psyche? In a day, if my boss came up to me and said I did a bad job, I would crumble and fall. I would crumble and fall. I truly would crumble and fall. I can't imagine turning on this channel and seeing nothing but slanderous shit about me. I mean, I don't care. It doesn't bother me at all. I'm waiting for my Reddit page. I'm waiting. I don't care. I've said
what? Who would make a Reddit page on this lady?
I said it 100 times, and I mean it from every fiber of my body. I will not block anybody, but you be prepared. You want to come at me, entertain me. Do your best.
I don't know. Heather has lots of babies that got taken away, but I guess that should have tipped me off.
I'm a very nice person most of the time. Today is not that day. No, I am. I'm just having an off day. I need to go get a bank card, and they're not giving it to me. So I told get bail. I'm getting a bank card today, come hell or high water. Anyway, I'm just having a break. I've kind of been on break all day, actually. It's just
okay. I mean, like, she's a lot like Heather, I guess.
It's one of them days, you guys. But
or you're just like on break all day eating cheesies? Is that what she's eating?
10 points. I wanted to explain my community post to you. I apologize from the
all right, I don't think we need to listen to more of this. Did she reference Heather again? Let's do a quick search here. Heather. Oh, no. Alrighty. That's it for this video. Let's go to the other one we got here. So the Nefarious Tent Chronicles. So this is the one that she uploaded 4 days ago, and then she did like a 26-minute one. So we'll watch that too.
Hey, you gorgeous creatures. This is so fast, and it's really technically not even for you,
And I think her audio is a bit better in this one. Thank goodness.
even though I miss you all and I love you.
Because Gumby, I don't know. They're like, let's multitask. We use this mouth for two things at once.
But this one's not for you. This one is for Heather Gillespie of Love After Lockup. I'm sorry, I'm talking very quick, and I'm going to be scattered as I always am. Where is he? Can you see him? It's Laddie. I've been up a ladder all day. I'm on whatever floor, 10th.
When I first saw this, I thought for a second that she was pointing at invisible people, and I was like, oh, we're off to a great start, but now she's pointing to her ladder.
Right now, I'm doing chase and shaft walls, and there's 100,000 of them. And it's nonstop. I'm doing 9-hour days, 10-hour days, but in construction, it's not, there's no rest except for right now. I just took a sip, ate a chicken wing, half of a coffee crisp, and then I'm cutting this 5-minute video and I'm back. Okay, Heather, it's me. I've sent you words
Do you think this is going to be Heather in like 20 years?
of encouragement. You don't answer. And I get it. I don't know what it would be like to be having, oh, what a terrible angle, 400 or 500 reaction channels banging on everything I do, just like Foodie Beauty. Hey, corn-fed, it's me. Anyway, listen, I listened to these reaction channels, and at first I was like really against them, like, let her go, she's got mental issues, like whatever. But something just dawned on me. A, why isn't Xavier working? And B,
you didn't think of this before? Whoa, I don't know, man. Especially the baby was born. Whose baby is that? Yeah, why isn't it? I wonder why.
this one,
I thought they had mental problems and they couldn't do anything.
gnarls at me. I can't get this out of my head.
How long is this? When did this pop into her head?
You keep this script going, and you're really good at your script. You really are. You're very dedicated to your script.
It's almost like she'd been doing this for years prior, and there's a whole bunch of channels that you took shots at trying to warn you about this shit. What the fuck, bro? I haven't seen this whole video, obviously.
But you're leaving out a lot of important details. It's messing your script up. Your story is going haywire because you're forgetting important details. So you were abandoned at 14 in Jamaica, correct? Then how could the public school advocate for you to be working at 14? The public school can't unless your parents lost custody of you. Did they?
What? Is she just like connecting dots that aren't there? Did Heather's parents ever lose custody of her? Why are we chasing cars here? What is this?
Give you up for adoption at 14 because you're not a legal adult. And did the school adopt you? And that would kind of make sense as to why you've lost all your kids, because you've had no parenting experience.
This lady has 3,570.
Right? I mean, according to you, you've been out on your own since you were 14. Your story's getting skewed. You're mixing your stories up. Again, explain to me, why isn't Xavier working? You're selling your breast milk, so you're not poor. You're not. And
She was in custody of the state from 15 to 18. Okay. But why would that even, why would something that happened when she was 15 to 18 bear any effect on like what's happening today? If she was so for Heather, and they're not like, oh, we're just trying to help out our fellow human because we're Christian and shit. You think like something that happened back then, and it's her parents too. Like your parents lost custody of her. It's just a weird thing to be focusing on. If she just figured that out herself and that actually happened, I'm kind of impressed. But again, like we're like, what the fuck?
listen, I'm a mother, and I just can't. I'm just off of the heels of being homeless myself. 2 years ago, I was violently ill where I almost lost my life. And that's when I started throwing my knees on the ground and praying. But first, before I pray, I asked for forgiveness for everything that I've ever done wrong to everybody, and including myself. And I didn't stop saying sorry and repenting my sins. And when I finally felt that there was a little bit of leeway, I started asking for forgiveness. And then I started asking for guidance. Okay. So you're just going right in for the ask. I just want stuff. I'm sorry about the noise, guys. I'm in construction. Again, why isn't Xavier working? So yeah, I'm probably 22 or 23 years older than you. I almost lost my life. I was homeless too, 357 days, 405 of them were on the floor. Even when I got my place, I still didn't have a bed. But now, because I'm working so many hours.
But it just makes me question, like, what was she doing for all that time? I have to go see her channel. I have to go see what she was doing during that time. Because, like, if she is Heather, then it's make a lot more sense.
Finally, my life is starting to come together. Is it perfect?
Which would be even kind of shittier, right? Because then she's just like, she was willing to support her when she was homeless too. Now that she's not homeless, she's like, I got my shit together. What the fuck is wrong with this bitch kind of thing? That'd be like, oh no.
Hell yes, it is. It absolutely is. It's absolutely perfect. It's exactly where God wants me to be. And I'm going to stay on this pace. I'm scared shitless that I'm going to lose everything again. So you know what I do to make sure that doesn't happen? 10, 11 hours a day, 6 days a week. Yeah, with my health issues. And girl, listen, you're preaching to the choir. What you went through is bullshit for most of it. And how do I?
Colleen, how is Daisy? I should probably stop. Can I stop recording it for a second to, like, I don't know how much memory I have left. If the beginning was good, I don't want to lose it. What's going on?
I know this because as a victim of some things that you talk about, I never talk about them. As a matter of fact, most of those things that I try and push so far to the back of my mind that they never ever happened. You so freely talk about being situated. I mean, it's too free. You're talking about it as if it's like yesterday's news. You never went and filed a police report. You've done nothing. As a grown adult, get a gun, okay? If
Get a gun? What? That's her advice? Wait, what?
If this is so readily happened to you, protect yourself. Buy a gun, get a weapon.
Heather, I guess that's a good point. I can't picture Heather with a gun. I wouldn't want Heather to have a gun. Thankfully, like, between Heather and Xavier, Xavier wanted to mace a mouse inside of a tent, and Heather was smart enough to be like, don't do that. I've never seen her. I've seen Xavier get confronted by some dude from across the street, and Heather was just like pointing the camera, watching Xavier about to die, basically. I really wish we knew what happened there.
Again, why isn't Xavier working? Why aren't you working? Oh, it's because you have no credibility. That's why. That's the whole thing. And here's the last thing before I drag that ladder and a box of mud and some tape, my lunch bag, my hard hat, and my drink with soaking wet boots down another couple of flights of stairs so I can do this all over.
We would get it. Life is hard. And now you're mad that Heather is just sleeping on the ground. But it's like she forgot what homeless is like being like. When she was experiencing homelessness, she's like, it's fucking hard out here. You know, it's hard for Heather because she's sleeping on the ground. I'm sleeping on the ground. Now that she's like, I got to do all this shit instead of just lie around on the ground. Fuck that.
Over again for another 4 and 5, 6 hours. Your little baby Rico there. He's 5 months old. You literally have 6 months left before he's legally allowed to be adopted by his foster family. And yet,
I gotta rip the Heather tells like a completely different story in Love After Lockup as to why she was sent to Tranquility Bay. She said it was because she stuck up to her stepfather for not talking or saying nice things to her mom. Which I've never heard her say that on social media or any of the time we followed her online like this. So I thought it was interesting. I can't remember what episode it was on, and I'll have to screen record it from the British site on a VPN because I literally cannot find it anywhere else. It's dope.
Yet you do nothing. If it was me as a mother, I'd sell my soul.
John's missing. Daisy's scared. I can stop screen recording though. Cool beans. All right, there's only 5 people watching.
Certainly would for my child. God wouldn't have me do that, but I would certainly sell every body part that I had. You need a limb, I'll sell it to you. Anything for my child. That's what a mother is, girl. This is what a mother is. Everything. I don't even live with my child anymore. She doesn't live with me, but what a godsend it is that I can pick up the phone and go, Amazon, send this over to my kid. Baby, what do you need? What do you need, Mom?
Yeah, it's just like Heather.
Need to go get you. Nothing good. I'm sending you stuff anyway. That's what a mother is.
That's literally what Heather does, you wingbat. That's not what a mother is. And mother is not just someone who sends fucking people shit from Amazon. That's what like random people do for random people online. They have like Amazon wish lists, like OnlyFans chicks. You just random people buy them stuff. That's literally akin to what a fucking sugar daddy does. That's not being a mother. Who the fuck are you, Peridot Eyes?
And I'll tell you this too, Heather. My child has way more money than me. Way more, way more. You know why? Because I raised her. I quit my job. I did everything. I raised her. She's been with one man. She doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, no tats, graduated high school. I am a mother. Don't confuse yourself with what mothers really are. Every single mother right here, right now is at work. Either she's at a job or on her way to go pick up her kids from daycare, or she's at.
It's just silly to hear this woman be like, oh, Heather's not a real mom. You know what I do for my kids? Something that Heather does the exact same thing for her kids. The only difference is like this woman's working construction and Heather gets the sponsors to pay for her kids' Amazon shit that they don't want. That's crazy to me.
Home juggling multiple kids waiting for her husband. You are living the life of Riley on the streets. Don't get it confused, bitch, because your tickets are coming to an end.
And she's got a way of speaking, you know, she's very saucy. She's a sassy, saucy lady. It gets me riled.
Get a fucking job, seriously. And if you don't want to, stop complaining. You haven't gone to any shelter, not one. There's always an excuse. Oh, and your running shoes are too small for you. All right, girl, listen, God bless you, but throw your ass on your knees. Instead of doing push-ups, repent your sins, start there. Okay, gotta go, man. I got jobs to do. Bye.
Oh my God. All right, well, just out of curiosity here. What was she? Oh, she has live streams? God damn. Okay, well, this was like a year ago. Wait a minute. Didn't she say she was homeless a year ago? She just got out of being homeless? Does this look homeless to you guys? She looks like she's in a home. Someone's home. She's I don't know. Well, I'll look more into it later. This is episode 2 of the tent season. What the fuck? I don't even know what she's doing this. She's like really hyper focused on Heather, even though that's not even her at. She doesn't even know Heather's YouTube handle anymore. And she has more ads of these celebrities. Construction Girl DeWalt. Dove, Dylan Mulvaney. What? Why are we tagging him? Anyways. Ford? Like Doug Ford? Oh, no. Ford like the cars. Dodge, Chrysler, Porsche. Any sponsors willing to hit a sister? Okay. I just don't understand. She's not even getting views from it. Like, why are we? Maybe she just feels real passionate.
Hey, Heather, it's me. This is really quick. I just want to say that I can relate to you. I am 240.146 months postpartum, and I was also evicted from my place unnecessarily and unprovoked. I got sick, and I was in the hospital for 2 months, and then I was on bed rest for 6 months, and then I lost my job.
She's Canadian. That's why I said.
And because I lost my job, I couldn't pay my rent. And my landlord said, get the hell out. I don't have a drug problem. I don't have an alcohol problem. I don't do sexy content anymore. Anyway, what I was wanting to know from you is the lawyer that you share with your ex's baby daddy, you know, I know you have 3 baby daddies for 4 kids, but the one, Orlando, that shares the 2 kids, you also share a lawyer, which I thought was unethical, but apparently you do. So I was wondering, how much of a retainer is good old Nick Albuquerque? Because I think I may have a lawsuit on my hands.
I think, I don't know. Should we welcome this lady with that? Why is she trying to, is this like a stand-up thing? She's trying to do stand-up or something? What is
I was denied my human rights. I know we're in completely different countries now, but human rights are human rights, aren't they? Also, how much child support do you pay? Because when I was down and out and someone was looking after my child, I think that it would be just the noble thing to do to give that person some money. I know, it was family members and all. And she was of age to stay by herself, but still enough. Us mothers, we want to make sure our children are well taken care of. So I would just like to maybe send, a gift certificate via Cash App to the person who is family, as I said, to the person that looked after my daughter while I was down and out and almost dying. And I would also like to know something else that's.
I don't know. It's just naturally salty. Yeah. This is meth or X meth still have a way of being. I don't know.
Been kind of.
We can't watch 28 minutes of this though. Should we we'll skip? No, she gets real close to the camera. It seems like a good place.
Confused. I know what cocoa is, and I know Chanel. I love me some Chanel. Oh, Mademoiselle's my absolute favorite. I'm actually asking for that for my birthday.
This is what happens when you binge watch Heather for like an entire weekend, I guess, and then you just, I don't know. This is all that's going through your head.
So since you have a 6-figure income and you forgot my birthday when I was 240.164 months postpartum, you didn't send me anything for my birthday.
Okay. Does anyone know about the live with Heather with the hat? She has a hat on her head. If not, we're gonna wrap this up soon. She offers cash because throw tomatoes at her.
Birthday when I asked for breast pads, can you send me some Coco Chanel? But is the YSL, is it Yves Saint Laurent, or is it You're So Lazy? I'm not sure. I'm just trying to clarify things here. But listen, I'm kind of getting in shit for doing videos here at work. So if anybody asks, I'm not even at work. No, I'm actually designing your new apartment. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Because we're at Big Sisters together. We're fantastic fucking mother. There's no better mother. I mean, I'm a second better mother than you, right? You're number one. Clearly, I'm kind of, number two. Actually, I'm way down there. I'm trying to improve myself all the time. I know I don't have much time for my daughter anymore, but I talk to her all the time, and we try and set up dates on Sunday because she works and I work, and we both work a lot of hours because that's how you get ahead in this world, right? Oh, and my daughter has her own apartment. I'm so proud of her. I can't believe I raised such a fucking beauty.
All right, no more of you. There's there's this other channel. So apparently this person is a lawyer, and she's been like watching Heather's streams and stuff and like looking at it from a legal perspective. But she also like did like a 41-minute video just going over like Heather's entire Twitter, and she's been fighting with people on there and stuff. I don't really know how good this all is, but you guys should check them out. I'll put their channel in the description. Let me see if I can copy. Should be able to just copy this and put it in here as well. Let me see. This is the channel. If you guys want to check them out, because like I don't know, I don't really like reading. We could listen to them read the tweets maybe for a bit. Just let's see. While I look at. See if we can find anything else. I was trying to see if I could find like a good throwback video or something. So let me poke around a bit while I play this for you.
I'm not disassociating. I am supposed to be raising my children, not being abused by you fucking losers. God, please help. Quez says, Heather, I've been trying to get in touch with you for like 2 years. Hit me back. I want to help besides just Cash App. And Heather replies, I don't know any of you. If anyone has been trying to get into contact with me, it's very simple. I am using the same email and phone for 4 years. All the rest of you can get charged for slander, harassment, and libel. Bye. 72623 at Spretton77. The relationship was serious enough to have a prenuptial agreement, and I stood by him for 5 years of court, prison,
Yeah, Heather's been going on about the prenuptial agreement as well. And I don't know why. What prenuptial agreement?
county, and for 6 months following his release.
They weren't married.
You're an idiot. Lee says, prenuptial agreement means nothing when Dylan didn't actually marry you. Dylan used you for his sentence. The morning he went to court, he woke up with Marissa. Dylan loves Marissa and doesn't even have enough interest in you to dislike you or hate you. That's very true. This prenuptial agreement means so much to Heather. Again, just she tries to create evidence where there is none. Betten says she did meet Dylan. She was in a, quote, relationship with him. That's where all this craziness started, on Love After Lockup. And then Heather replies, you're an idiot and you sound dumb. Everything.
You're an idiot and you sound dumb. Heather's so good. You know you've won when you're going for the ad hominem attacks, like right out the gate.
Everything I said is 1000% true. Thousands of people, fact finders, and other investigators have already proven that. Shut the fuck up already. And then Betten says, what the fuck? I was responding to the person who said that you never met him. If you can't see that, then you're the one who's stupid. And Debbie says, you're the one who sounds stupid, Heather. Just because you have a prenuptial agreement doesn't mean you were ever married, dumbass. And then she puts a copy of the prenuptial agreement. She publishes it. And I read this earlier, and it's nothing. It doesn't say anything. She didn't publish pages 2 through whatever the end page was. And this says nothing. So I don't even know what that could prove. I mean, that their premarital assets weren't going to be distributed if they got married? Right. That's the law. So I don't even know what she would think that was going to prove. And then here's a little photo shoot. This is her favorite collage of herself. Don't understand this one. I think she has far better photos.
Have we seen this one? I don't even know if we've seen this photo of her. Hold on. I haven't. If I did, then I didn't put it in the stream, or if I did put it in the stream, I wasn't looking when we played it.
Then whatever we're looking at in that one. That one's not
I don't remember this either.
too bad, considering the rest of the photos from that photo shoot were just awful and scary and terrible. And
yeah, he needs to. There's like a blooper one. I can show you a quick blooper one. I also have. Yeah, I'll give you guys some options.
I don't think this photo's that bad. I mean, she almost looks bulimic. So that's new for her.
It was before I was born. It was before I came onto these streets over here, you know.
7/25/20.
It's before BCG reached out and was like, "Hey, if you need to know anything about this Heather woman, hit me up."
23. Read this the other day. 4 days after this publication printed, another stated law enforcement was sexually involved or assaulting multiple refugees who were seeking asylum at the station and have been since moved. Okay, we know how much or how little she cares about refugees after her latest posts. Dusty Tentington Hibiscus says, and your point is? And then Heather says, have most people been raped, tortured, robbed, beaten, sexually abused again, robbed again, isolated from their children and fam, slandered, libeled, bludgeoned, and stabbed? Precisely. I am using the exception. I am usually the exception. FTR.
For the record.
And that's why she thinks she can talk to people in the way she does. She includes, I think I read it earlier, listen, bitch, I can be nice all day, but when it comes to my kids, you deserve your motherfucking ass beat. And Twitter violated her there for a terms of service use violation, 7/20/23. Does anyone know what to do if the courts won't let you have a court date? The police.
The full purse ride video? What's the full purse ride video? Why is this?
Police won't protect you from being used and raped and robbed and abused, and then
sometimes my foot pedal is nefarious.
Medical system won't admit you because you aren't crazy, just oppressed, asking for me. Well, I'm pretty sure all she has to do is go to any hospital ER at any.
Adriel Sigler? Never heard of them. I'll write them down.
Anytime day or night and say, I am suffering on the street. I do not know what's going on. I do not have custody of my children because the court thinks I'm crazy. I am with a homeless man who is using me for sex. I don't know how to get out of this. I think people are
Homeless man using. It's talking about Xavier.
after me. I think when I travel from state to state that people are following me. And people have told me that I need help. Everyone I know has told me that I need help. So I'm here to get help. They would admit her. And she would then receive inpatient treatment. And I assume that inpatient treatment would be covered by the state.
Oh, well, then, yeah, right.
That would, one, get her off the streets because she doesn't have anywhere to go. That would allow her time to get somewhere else. And I think the court would be impressed by that. She would miss a couple of visits with her infant, but so what? Because in the long run, that could really put her on track to get him back.
Oh, this is speaking from a lawyer as well. So I don't know what kind of lawyer she is. Maybe she doesn't deal with like custody cases or anything, because that's what Judge Judy would say when people try to bring like their kids into like the Judge Judy land. She'd be like, "Look, if this is like a small claims court for we go up to $5,000 here, you got to go to family court. I don't do that shit anymore." She had experience in it, but she's like, I don't. That's what I mean. There's different lawyers for different things, but I would assume she knows what she's talking about.
And I don't know what the other one, Xavier, can do. What he could do is stop impregnating homeless women. GoPro Hobo says she couldn't even be bothered to follow up with the custody paperwork.
I was screen recording. What, did she go live again after? Again? I gotta see how much memory I got on this.
Work for her goddamn kids she claims to love so much. That's true. Callista Stevie says, what are they trying to get a court date for that they won't schedule it? Joseph Merrick says, yeah, maybe get a job and actually talk to folks who work in the courts without yelling at them. Debbie says, also, there's no such thing as a hospital that won't admit you if you tell them you're feeling suicidal. I mean, you could just tell them you're feeling crazy and everyone's telling you you're crazy. Ashley says, what does your attorney say? He should be able to do this on your behalf with a super quick response. Well, Nick Albuquerque.
Are we gonna watch Daisy? I have Daisy stuff for us to watch, but like, I don't know. I don't like mixing things up. Should I start mixing things up? Should we just like every day look at everybody all at once every day? Or like, do you guys like going over like one topic at a time? Not everybody cares about everyone else, right? I don't know.
Has left the building. Habitual line stepper says, you got to camp outside the police station. They can't ignore you forever. Make sure you have several copies of your narrative to hand out. Stage a sit-in, a camp-in, if you will.
Gotcha.
Oh my, a camp-in, says GoPro Hobo. TJKS says, Coblo a John, not paying you isn't rape. Okay, I get it. Coblo. So that's Coco blow.
I mean, that's what we've been doing.
I don't know if that means coke, if that means sex
Coblo. I like how she's I think proudly
worker, but it's funny either way. Bio says, go in person to your lawyer or any lawyer's office. They will talk to you for free the first time. After hearing your story, they will tell you what your chances are of getting a free attorney. You know you have to get representation. You also know that nobody believes you. Debbie, now we know you're lying. You're not oppressed. Go to the hospital and hand them your narrative and tell them about they. They'll for sure admit your ass. Debbie is right.
No, yeah. I think like if she wouldn't even need to say anything. She'd just be like, this is my Instagram account. This isn't a parody. This isn't like for this. I believe everything on here. Just give them a couple hours of that. And yeah, you get a diagnosis.
Debbie is right. Hufflepuff.
You guys want another interview with I'll do an interview with Daisy by herself. Why do we want another interview? What could we possibly ask him this time? I think we've gone over everything. We started talking about religious things last you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm working on some other people right now. Where we check in on John once a week or something.
Heather says, you mean this court date that you didn't attend? How the turntables turn. So this is people of the state of Illinois Future court activity 3/31/2023. Oh, this was the misdemeanor. Okay. Was that for sleeping in the ATM
Oh, I remember seeing like pictures of her sleeping in the ATM.
structure? That was dismissed. So she didn't actually have to attend that. Maybe she did. I don't know if it was dismissed on this date and she happened not to attend it and it happened to be dismissed, or if it was just this.
What? Like Jeff too? That would be the weirdest plot twist ever. I'm here for that if that's what's happening. John needs to start live streaming on his own channel. Can someone convince him to do that?
Dismissed in advance, but she's got way worse offenses than that one. Ivana says, well, dear, I love America, but it sounds like it doesn't love you very much. Are you a part of a gang?
I feel like if I had a connection in Chicago, I could probably get Xavier to come on. Like I would just have to be like, you get him some drugs, you know. I could sign into this link and just get him to talk. And he has to talk to me for an hour, and then he gets I'll fucking PayPal you whatever. I shouldn't talk about me making like hypothetical drug deals with people I don't even know. It's probably not the best look for me.
Gang, are you a criminal or a thief? You know, dear, it's common for a street person to get overlooked. Maybe get yourself some housing.
The Pancakes purse? What, did she put fucking pancakes in her purse or something? Hold on.
Have a lovely day. Ivana, she's basically Emily Post, if you know who that is. That balding bee with the T says, girl, heart to heart, do you know how to read at Coco Go Pro Solo? Each time you showed us court reports, you didn't follow the instructions on the paperwork. Is all that curating keeping you from learning?
All right. We're going to take a quick pause to see this. What is this? The Pancakes video. Do I need to skip anywhere, or is it just we get off the bat? What's happening?
She doesn't need help psychologically. She needs help escaping from whoever the fuck is forcing her to fuck while she's asleep, among other things. Fuck, that's rape. Rape. Put on some music.
What is happening? Why is it like so small in the middle of this? The very odd. I mean, like I could probably just have it like this because there's nothing really to look at.
Are we in her bag? You're not in my bag. Michelle 859 accessory. JMCKXO accessory. Kill that bitch, actually.
What is Heather putting hits out on people now? Oh, she's high on duster, forgot that she was live and threw the phone in her bag and was talking to herself. That makes way more sense. I was like, what is this? And why is it dark? And what the fuck is happening? Okay. I can jive.
Me 09. I've been for a while. I just
remember that time I was like,
where the fuck are my kids? Where is my mom? What is happening? Hurry up and tell me immediately. Nobody says shit. Entonces tú quieres que they want me to fucking have an open discussion. But every time I ask a question, when it's time for answers, what do I hear? Somebody play a cricket chirping sound, please. Somebody. Anybody. Yeah. And make that a repetitive fucking theme over the past how many years? Thank you very much. Pancakes are my favorite food. I love them so much.
That's as far as in as that's as far in as it zooms. Why am I smith this? Whoa, I can't speak. Nah, you're good, Colin.
Yes, sir. have everything. Don't worry, baby. You don't have to slow down. I'll be quick. Susie! Think you're running on time?
Oops. Come on. Oh my god, I'm turning into Heather. I just want like the captions to pop up down here because I think the actual captions will be bigger than the on-screen captions.
I came here in the summer. This shit was all sectioned off. Why? Bodies, bro. Straight body counts. Not me, but them. Ooh, are they putting a concert venue on the roof? Sorry, sweetie pie. Excuse us. You're welcome. Yeah, they're straight totes, bro. Real talk.
Thank you for the $5, Chrissy.
I could feel it.
Well, it's crazy. She's talking about killing people to herself. She's just mumbling about killing people. Why?
Oh, look at that.
I wish we could see what she's seeing.
Hi, how are you?
An ambulance comes in? What? This is audio of Heather forgetting she's live, putting her phone in her purse, then doing duster while driving, talking to herself, and now going into IHOP. Apparently there's going to be an ambulance that shows up. I don't know. It's pretty crazy.
I don't have any more ones. I would like to give you more. She's not under. She's screaming out of her house.
No Contendo, how you doing?
In the house. I'm a regular. Here you go. You're welcome. Just here with me.
She's just get outside and yell, IHOP, IHOP. This was before my time.
That's part of that isolation, right? Why do you keep doing this to yourself? Why do I keep doing this to myself? As in begging for my children for years at a fucking time while the federal government exploits us? All of us? Or is it the local government? Who the fuck is exploiting us? We need help. Help us.
This is out. Oh my god. Hold on. We need to put that. Why do I have so many tabs open? What are we doing with my life? What are we doing with my life? What am I doing with my life?
We need help. Help us. This is what I'm talking about.
Do we need that to be like I'm gonna be switching to OBS. Well, maybe not for everything, because then I can't highlight comments. For some streams, I'm gonna be switching to OBS. I need to make that like a donation thing. So when you guys donate, be like, help us. The fuck?
Because they had this fencing all around everywhere. I know for a fact they were burying bodies in there. Without a doubt.
What she keeps going on about like burying bodies and stuff. Why does she think this?
They were on streets. Bullshit this summer. And now I look around and all my friends are missing.
Trisha, how you doing? I missed you.
To Memphis and the whole fucking town's torn up and there's no body count. Nothing's fucking coming out in the news about it. So where's everybody at then? Fuck. What the fuck is going on? You fucking treating me like a dumb bitch. I'm not a dumb bitch. I remember everything.
Yeah, only smart bitches talk to themselves like this in the car and Duster.
Motherfucker. They clogged up my shit on purpose. Piece of shit, motherfucker. I know. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna have pancakes and smoke duster all day. Woo! It's a turn up.
I'm gonna give you fucking pancakes and smoke duster all day. Are you fucking kidding me, Heather? Are you kidding me? What the hell? What is this?
We're gonna have pancakes and smoke duster all day. Woo! It's a turn up.
That's what it is. Oh, I get it now. When you guys say "woo," it's a turn up. I thought it was just that was like a fun, sassy way of saying like "woo." How did I not know of this? I must have seen this before. No, I couldn't have. I would have remembered. Mamma mia.
Do you think I want to talk with you people? You're fucking rapists. Not only are you rapists, but you're the type of person that will know rape is fucking going down and ignite that shit rather than stop it.
Ignite it? Who is she talking to? Talking to herself. It's a turn up.
I don't like you. You are a fucking asshole. You allow.
See, that's a shirt idea. I have to go back into all my live streams and then search shirt so I can come with the. We go, it's a turnip, and then we can put picture of Heather's face on a turnip, like a turnip, like a, you know what I mean? It's a turnip, and then like some pancakes and duster in the background. It'd be beautiful. That I would buy that shirt.
Women to get raped over and over and over. All of you, every fucking one of you. Fuck. Who has the video of me getting raped at the fucking motel with Sean?
No one does, or else you would have been able to charge somebody. No, I've never seen this.
Not Sean Denham.
Who the fuck is Sean Denham?
Sean the rapist. Who has the video? Fuck. You motherfuckers want to set me up to get raped and abused and then just leave me there? Okay.
That's like a fucking Looney Tunes character.
Yes. I keep a clock on me, motherfucker. Let's stop right here for the ambulance.
Yeah, you should stop for ambulances. Oh my god, she should be in an ambulance.
Let's get their badge numbers. Everybody watching? Everybody watching? It's ambulance. Clearly trying to intimidate. Ambulance. Flage, fake as fuck, flage. 87.
Blase blah. That used to be one of James's sayings.
70107. Murder them. Ha ha ha!
Heather, can we get this old Heather back? This is pre-Xavier, right? Sans Xavier, like Heather solo. Oh my god. See, this is what I mean. I had an idea. I pitched it to BCG once. I was like, if we just bought like a school, an old school that doesn't there's no kids in it anymore, obviously, like has a building with good bones that can take a lot of abuse, you know, and then we just get like all these crazy hobos and put them in there, and then we can just like film them. That way they're off of the streets and they're not a danger to anyone else except themselves, and then we can see like this kind of shit. What the fuck is this? What is this? Think about all the stuff we're missing without like fucking. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yo, baby.
Yeah, this is on Your Highness's channel. She is in her car driving.
Come here, you motherfucker.
No, it had to be in the middle of America so we could get them all to like come together. We couldn't put it. It had to be accessible to all of the homeless, you know?
Let's go, bro. Shit. Nobody likes hard seltzer. Everyone prefers that shit flat. Fuck you mean? Who the fuck? Oh, yes, please. The bubbles in my water. Get the fuck out of here. Whoever woke up and said, I think I'd like to feel bloated today. Feels like a
British. I think being bloated today. Yeah, that's everyone wakes up like that. British.
great idea. Let's put some goss in my beverage. Phony. They're doing response time. No, they come inside my body to make me all fucking amped up so that it's like I'm fine. When in reality, I just would rather be dead than have anything to do with any of this shit ever again. That's real. But they won't let me die. And they still have my kids.
Yeah, remember when she said she passed her psych exam with flying colors? For whatever reason, YouTube was like, this can't be monetized. I don't know why. She says she passed her psych exam.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck. A little twin. Fine, we're gonna have pancakes and smoke dumpster all day. Woo! It's a turn up.
So fucking crazy. That's so crazy. That's so wait, hold up. Is that it? I assumed it was. There's still like a little bit. Maybe there's an extra clip. Got 10 seconds. Nope, I guess that's it. But that's okay. That was the craziest thing I think I've ever fucking seen. Or I guess heard. We didn't really see anything. That is cheese Louise on cheese toast. I don't even know what to say. I'm just skimming through the summer of 2022 shenanigans. I don't know. Should we do this one? Cool. I guess we're gonna do that. Got out of concert in perfect time. I need to follow you. Because I was supposed to put, I couldn't find her channel, so I gotta go to the channel here. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Let's see what's going on here.
Oh my God, I wasn't recording, you guys. I just did a little video of you guys. So Bestie is in Chicago. We're at the Godfrey. Look at this view. Absolutely.
This was 2022. I guess it was 2 years ago then.
Breathtaking. So gorgeous. Beautiful. So pretty. And I'm about to order some food. I'll let you know how it is. I'm either getting big tacos or spring rolls. I haven't decided yet.
She seems almost normal, not like what we just heard. She's good at masking.
Squat, sit up, push-ups. Squat, sit up, push-ups. Pelvic bridges. Let's get it.
I just found them too as well. I should put them in there.
For the squats, I'm starting with a sumo, and it's good to have your toes pointed outward. You could do this barefoot or in gym shoes. I do it both ways. So we're pointing our toes outward. We're gonna make sure that we really sit back into it. And then when you're pushing up, push up off of.
She used to be a power weightlifter or whatever. She lifted the weights.
The part of your feet where you feel it most in your hammies and glutes. So for me, that's gonna literally be the heels of my feet and the balls of my feet. Balls, is that what it's called? Whatever. So it's like an equal distribution. The center part is really like not even a part, like a part of this, and nor are the toes. You say I could lift my toes. I feel it all in my glutes, all in my hamstrings. If you lean forward or put the weight onto your toes, you're not getting the workout in your legs the way that you should be. or I'm not when I do it that way. But yeah, so sumo squats for 10. Ready? Let's get it. I do lady push-ups. I don't think it has anything to do with strength. Today's the 9th day of no communication with my youngest child. And I am super grateful that I've been able to stay in communication with the older two.
Daisy and Heather. I think about that many times. And Heather also needs to date/marry James Soroka. I think they'd be good for each other.
But, you know, there's nothing at all in the world that even comes close to just being with your kids. So just again, for the record, I have no criminal record or background.
I don't know. Usually you don't get mugshots if you don't have a criminal background.
No idea why this has continued. How many years now? 37 or 38 months later. But I'm just doing a workout and meditating, and then I'll probably have a glass of wine. I don't regularly drink either. Cheers! Cheers again. It was the last one. Okay, you guys.
And then she was wrecked off of 3 shots. Remember that, guys?
Go over to the Concrete Jungle page if you haven't followed it.
No. Should we have a smoke break? I don't really have much other content. We're just kind of running with anything right now. I was actually thinking about showing you guys Nal, because Nal did a crazy stream, but that has nothing to do with Heather. So I guess like that's for I think I'm going to do a members only stream tonight, sometime in the nighttime, even though it's nighttime right now.
They're ready. I'm drunk. It's only 9:50, but it's 5 o'clock somewhere, bitch. We're doing a photo shoot called Concrete Jungle. Go to the GoCo. No.
She stole the alcohol? I wasn't around back then. I wouldn't be surprised.
GoPro solo page to follow it. I'm so fucked up. I already started drinking. It's 9 a.m. For anyone who doesn't know me, I never drink, but they're starting this downward spiral for me because they want me to work for the government for free.
They are causing the downward spiral because they want you to work for the government for free?
Who the fuck knows what?
Xavier here wants to, God damn it. He wants to film a movie. He also wants us to get drunk. That would mean that's our 3rd day getting drunk in a row. I don't know. How are you guys today? You guys, has anyone else ever asked you to
Stickers, you just got to do like the lowest membership. I think it's $1. I think it's 99 cents. 99 cents. And then you can post. You mean like the live chat stickers, right?
get married for a large sum of money? That's happened to me already 3 times.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Yeah, she was no, she didn't look that bad. She'll bounce back. She's had 4 kids, right? So the jerk of it. Yeah.
And the fucked up part is that you know what I said every single time? No, just be nice to me. Just be nice to me and give me a little money each week for clothes. Why am I so sweet?
You bitch! You bitch! I hate you!
I woke up with such vibes. You have no idea. It was so crazy. Like,
such vibes? Is that what she said?
Out of nowhere. Just weird. Then I laid in a paralyzed state of numbness for about 2 hours.
4 o'clock, wallow in self-pity. 4:30, stare into the abyss.
And then I did a workout and now I'm feeling better. Oh, and I talked to the kids, the big ones. I miss my baby. I miss all of them.
You sure about that? You sure about that? The Coco Show.
Illegal activities. This should be good.
Let me just verify that I've got this correct. You're limiting the views on.
That's what Xavier was doing in the drunk video we just watched. He was jacking it while pulling hairs out of his mouth. I didn't know he was doing that. I thought he was just had some hair in his mouth.
My postings, illegal. You're going through my shit, illegal. You're robbing me, illegal. You're not responding to my numerous petitions filed with the court system.
No, I have not. I don't really want to see him either, to be honest.
Illegal. And you're telling people that everything.
Did Xavier used to look better too? Was Xavier like a chiseled supermodel before meeting Heather? Could you imagine?
I'm saying is for entertainment purposes, illegal. Obstruction of justice.
Rico all day. This is most definitely organized.
Yeah, it's funny.
Funky Monkey, thank you for becoming a member.
You to say I've been raped. I'm saying that for entertainment. Are you fucking dumb to say I've been stabbed 11 times, jumped and stabbed with the hospital records in hand, with all the police reports in hand? Yeah, okay. Let me get that check now, bro.
Hey, check.
How's that thing go? Just for the job you want, not the job you have.
It's just cringy. It's just really cringy. And she's so white. Like, she doesn't, should I be criticizing that? I guess there's nothing wrong with it. It just seems like she doesn't go outside. I don't know. She didn't do sex work, guys. Just sexy content. Battle boats. What was the point of this? What is she doing here?
This is a hater-free zone, please and thank you. Please shut the fuck up unless you are offering me money, opportunity, resolutions, love, or you want to buy me something.
I have the energy to tell you the truth about yourself, but not to block you. Why would I do that? So then you can't see a real success story. No thanks. Enjoy the show.
Shh. Stop talking so much, please. I'm not mad at you for all your surgeries, boo. Don't be mad at me for my natural curves.
For her natural curves. I mean, like, when she puts some weight on, when she's like a fucking stick, not a lot of curves there. Deanna, thank you for becoming a member as well.
I've got 5 general rules for entering into any sales agreement, regardless of industry, product, or service. Number 1, be an advisor, not a bully.
Xavier.
See, she could almost fake it till she made it, except like she never put in the work to make it anywhere, right? And now, like, she is so far past faking it. Like, I don't think she's fooling anybody. So it's like, you know what I mean? People walking down the street, this is my breast milk. Let me tell you about all my credentials. In the, what was it, the tablecloth fucking thing that she's wearing now? Why is that the one outfit that she's like, you know what? We'll leave with this one. This is gonna get us a lot of donuts on the street.
Can you be respectful, please? I'd like to have one recorded document that's not you in the background smoking weed and fucking making noise out of plastic bags. Is that acceptable? Can I?
No, okay, this is actually pretty funny. I think this was back in last year, actually. She's getting mad at Xavier for smoking weed and like huffing nitrous bags or something. I don't know. But she was trying to do an video to be shown in court as evidence. I'm sure that went over great.
Have one video that you are not creating a disturbance in the background.
Number 2, anything worth doing is worth doing to
Yeah, get your shit together, Xavier. Come on.
the best of your ability. Number 3, be an expert in your field so that you can offer.
No Contendo, thank you for the 5. Can we have someone in Chicago? Do we have someone in Chicago? We need drone videos of these two. I was looking at the CCTV cameras, like the CCTVs. The only one that I can find that I know like where they're at is the beach. So unless she does laps on the beach, we should get someone with a drone. Your lover is wild. Says, yes, I'm in Chicago. We just got to get them a drone. We're halfway there.
Offer informed, reliable information to your client. Number 4,
I'm just joking. We can't encourage this behavior.
you may have a sales manager, but don't be confused. You work for your client. And number 5, deliver for your client.
Just say a bunch of shit in a cutesy voice we got off Google. Got it. Got it. Did you guys see Daniel Larson getting stalked by that drone right before he went to jail?
Oh, what you can expect to see here, you guys. Beautiful views, fun shenanigans.
Fun shenanigans.
Motivational stuff, fitness, shenanigans, cooking, cuteness, food. Delicious. I love chickpeas. Fitness, fitness, fitness.
Remember the falafel? Did the falafels just really taking me out, guys?
Workouts, shadow dance, other fun stuff, shenanigans, adventures. Woo!
Shenanigans, adventure. Do you guys want to take a quick smoke break? I mean, we might as well, since some people are still rolling in, and you guys are happy that I'm streaming tonight on a Saturday. I usually take the weekend off. This would usually be like my day off. Yeah, we could do a smoke break. We could do the other No Contendo song. That's like the blooper song. No Contendo. I played your 2 newest songs on the last stream, but I didn't show the blooper. It's still pretty good. It's not. I think it's like $1 an hour, a minute and some seconds. So it's a smoke fast, but I think it's a good song. And you guys, I wasn't expecting to play any No Contendo. I gotta put it in the description along with I think I actually already did for other chickie. Where are we? Here we go. Okay. I have to play this and run away. So I have enough time. There we go.
All right, Heather, I'm going to record one more song for you before I go. This one's a little bit of a long one. Here we go. Oh, I got to turn that shit off. That's thunder, lightning. Damn, that sounds real wet. You got an umbrella? In the UK, they call that shit a brawly. Oh shit, what song is this, Heather? Off the top of the head. No ad libs. No notes. Here we go. Make that Heather music. This is the Dramatics. 1970 something. Here we go. My dad used to play this shit. My daddy immigrant. Since you want to talk crazy on immigrants, I'm gonna clown your ass. I'm gonna drag you to hell and back, Heather. Here we go. You and that retarded motherfucker, Xavier. You finna go outside in the rain. You definitely talk crazy. Heather. You finna go outside in the rain. You gonna live outside, Heather. Ah, shit, this ain't the instrument. Let me find an instrumental real quick. All right, Heather, I'm going to record one more song for you before I go. This one's a little bit of a long one. Here we go. Oh, I got to turn that shit off. That's thunder, lightning. Damn, that sounds real wet. You got an umbrella? In the UK, they call that shit a brawly. Oh shit, what song is this, Heather? Off the top of the head. No ad libs. No notes. Here we go. Make that Heather music. This is the Dramatics. 1970 something. Here we go. My dad used to play this shit. My daddy immigrant. Since you want to talk crazy on immigrants, I'm gonna clown your ass. I'm gonna drag you to hell and back, Heather. Here we go. You and that retarded motherfucker, Xavier. You finna go outside.
I think I might have looped. Probably did loop. Sorry. Because it's only a minute and 26. And then if I let it go on like autopilot, something would have played that's copyrighted. Like, I don't know. Dr. Phil likes to copyright claim us while we're streaming. And then also, was there no, I don't know if Kitchen Nightmares has ever done that. I don't think we've ever been watching Kitchen Nightmares before, ever, but I could see them doing it, you know. It's good. I love No Contendo. You guys gotta sub to him. I'm gonna put his link in the description while we rant from a stranger or something. Oh, is this Dave? Is this crazy? Dave from Switzerland.
I went to the store. I got a bottle of wine and a C4. I came back. There was something brown on my blanket. Why though? Like, ew. Who does that? That's my blanket. That's when I noticed this huge papule on my cheek. It's painful. It's right here. It hurts like a lot. What the fuck is that? God, please murder all the rapists, pedophiles, people who unlawfully displace women from their homes and don't help them, and men who financially manipulate women.
Is this the filter she chose? This is a weird. I just popped back over because I was voting. It's like, what is this?
And
you know what? I'm like,
that's it.
not like, why would you?
And then, God, if you could please, like,
Hi, God. It's me, Heather Gillespie.
help me be better and able to enter into a sexually fulfilling, loving relationship that's stable again. It's been a little, like 3 years since I've had any desire to have any sex at all. That would be great. And then if we could find a way to celebrate the men who deserve that, who are not rapists or pedophiles, that would be great.
Let me tell you why this was such a genius idea, or is such a genius idea. Any sort of sales or recruiting type of position. I have my variety show, right? And it opens.
Her variety show, the Coco Chanel YSL show, that crazy podcast. Why is it not focused?
All these doors for my family, for myself, whatever. Especially with the right partners and collaborators. Then when we're doing the roofing,
we should all do that. We should all start tagging like A&E and intervention. See if they'll go out. Put Heather. Heather loves the spotlight, you know. I could see her being like, "Yeah, you can come out and film me," just so she could bitch at them, and then at the end, like, she'll deny the intervention probably. But if she actually took it, like, that'd be good. We gotta try.
We can show the roofing repair.
I think somebody was trying to get her on Dr. Phil, and she denied him. I've seen less known people than Heather get on Dr. Phil. Remember Playmate Tessie? I'm trying to think of a couple other people. Basically, like, I think someone did reach out, and Dr. Phil or the producers or something were interested, and Heather was like, no.
Repairs, not actually the roofing repairs, but like the guys who work on the crew, you know, like doing something funny. And now we have a whole bunch of people wanting to work with us, so we don't need to do recruiting anymore. Make sense? But
yeah, just like WeTV, yep.
Instead, this guy would rather fucking run off with everything that I own. So GoPro Solo is my production company. I wish a bitch would try to steal that idea. His body was where? I mean, is non-existent. It's good vibes only, bitches.
Body is whose body? Whose body retired? Killing people, getting rid of them in acid or something.
Okay, I'm at Windsor. Look at this outfit. I just got robbed again.
Got robbed. Police report filed with CPD. Do you think this is random? I don't know. I need more context.
Got a job doing roof replacement sales. Woke up to do the sales. Tried to go see the doctor to have my regularly monthly scheduled visit. All my stuff was in the truck. My boss at the roofing company said, and that's State Public Adjusting, said that he was going to use the restroom in the mall. I said the same, went to use the restroom, came out, he was gone.
So you put like this, I don't know when the fuck this happened. If this is 2022, I'm assuming she's homeless. So she just left all of her stuff in some guy's truck. She was going to go do roofing. They stopped in a mall to go to the washroom and he drove off with all of her stuff. And now she can't go to the doctor, or like, what? Did Heather do 1 day of work roofing? I can't picture Heather being a roofer. This all seems very strange.
Sent me a text message that said he was going to go.
Thank you, Serena. She hates Dr. Phil. She was so offended when someone asked her about going on. Okay, so someone asked her about going on. And she was like, I'm not going to do it.
Do something for his wife, and that he'd talk to me later. I told him, you have everything I
Well, but then why wouldn't she take it as an opportunity to confront him? You know, she could have done that.
own in your car, my book that I'm writing, my computer, my clothes. You don't ever have to pick me up again, but you need to give me my stuff back. And he just
I'm assuming to get a prescription filled.
stopped responding.
So this is a progress update. I spent like 6 hours waiting outside the church yesterday. Nobody ever fucking showed up again. What else is new? I'm at the beach now with Xavier.
She tried to attach to a man who owned a roofing company. Okay, so she was never like working for him. She was just saying she was to fucking, I don't know. Looked like she's out here doing stuff.
I checked on the kids. Everyone's good. I'm still super annoyed, but I'm enjoying the day and the vibe. I love you guys. Also,
I am down. What social media are you on? Because the YouTube channel doesn't have anything on it. I think someone said either TikTok or Instagram, right? I was going to say Twitter. No one's on Twitter. Or X. Or maybe you are on Twitter because your thing is the Twitter X.
So I met this guy who works for a printing company and ordered 1,000.
I like seeing her kind of roll through all these different characters other than Xavier. All these normal, semi-normal people, I guess, who are like, I'm out of here. Fuck this.
Front and back postcard pieces of promo material with the QR code on one side. And that 6-photo black and white, the Coco Show poster, the one that I wrote, put it on a shirt or whatever, that one. I think it's going to look so cute. He's been dragging, though. Like, it's already been 2-3 weeks maybe, and he said that it should only take like a day. So I'm going to email him and see what's up with those. Again, you guys, thank you so much for subscribing. If you subscribe, tipping, and, contributing in any way. I really appreciate it.
It's good. I like it. I like it for Xavier. The X, it's X now. Elon Musk did a thing. He was like, should we switch it back to Twitter? Yeah, you should switch it back to Twitter. Everyone calls it Twitter.
All right, you guys, I hurt my tailbone. I got hit by a bicyclist. I can walk a little, like a block or two before it starts getting tired. But I need to rest it a little. So I emailed all the, involved
Exactly.
agencies again for the 3rd or 4th, 100th time, no lie. I do it almost every morning, at least a couple times a week. I just can't stand the fact of like knowing that my children are waiting for their mother and nothing is being done.
Just gonna twirl around on the beach there. I've never really thought about my tailbone, except when it's brought up, you know? I don't know how you get a tired tailbone.
I've been outside again for the past 3 days, 2 nights, and that's all I had to lay down with.
I think that story got so much more exaggerated when they were in the tent. Like, she was, oh, maybe this is a different time, actually, because she said that, like, someone dressed up as Xavier but trans grabbed her while they were on a bicycle and dragged her down, like, blocks in Chicago. I was like, really? How is it even possible?
Not that I'm getting much sleep.
It's totally fine. I am super grateful. I have my health. Nothing a little fitness, a little workout can't take care of. Let's just journal this out. Let's journal this out. Let's make a plan. I'm going to journal this out. It's all good. We're going to journal this shit out. God, it's me, Heather. Who said that?
Hi, God. It's Heather.
I'm so sorry
Really,
to bother you again.
really does be saying that. What is this? This is Heather's content like 2 years ago?
I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck.
She's just fucking high.
Going on, I spent the entire day.
No, I don't think she was inside the tent when she got hit by the bike. That'd be crazy.
Well, at least 3-4 hours in the afternoon Thursday at Nordstrom, calling all of the police departments that I filed reports at, wondering why no one has called me back or responded to.
She did Spider Heather to herself. She was ahead of her time.
Any of my hundreds of emails and still got zero response from anyone. Time is continuing to pass.
This is crazy. This is like, you know, when you watch like the first season of a show after you've seen like 12 seasons of it, and you're like, holy shit, like they're playing their character, but it's so different. That's what this feels like. Like Heather saying all this shit that we hear her say every day, but like way young, man, like 4 years. Not even 4 years, 2 years has really fucking aged her.
I've never had a court date. I've never been given the opportunity to understand why or how it was lawful or ethical for me to be thrown out of my house, all my possessions destroyed or stolen, and separated from my children for the past 3 years. I want answers. I'm literally sitting outside all day. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Chased out of 16 jobs in the last 29 months. It's exhausting. We're
What is that?
still out here.
Oh, sunglasses.
Some bullshit. It's a beautiful night.
On a boat? She on a boat?
Someone else has a music class or what?
Go get it.
No, it's
Is that Xavier? Wait, is that Xavier?
too far to go back now.
Did he just lie down on the ground?
Don't I look like a cartoon character with this filter on?
She stole the Target. She stole that bikini top from Target.
Gosh, you guys. I need micro needling.
Okay, and just one more time for everyone else who hasn't been listening. I love you. I have no idea what's going on.
She did the thing. Someone was like, that's sign language for dirty. And I looked it up and it is. So I tried to stop doing this. Used to be how I waved to you guys to be like, hello. Now I do this. Maybe this is something even worse. Who knows? Who knows? Well, look, Heather's doing it.
Be patient and grateful, and keep your family and friends close. If you guys want to know more about the situation, you can look into it at any one of the links that I'm about to post right now. You guys, so thank you so much for
Don't miss it if it's just watching this, because these are just old clips of Heather. I don't even know what we're doing here right now. We're just chilling.
attending again today. I hope you had a fabulous. Let me retake. All right. Well,
Why did we upload that then?
I hope everyone had a fantastic day and time. Thank you all for attending. I hope that you learned something valuable.
Attending what?
And
see, like Daisy does the flow strokes thing, or the I don't know, what was the other thing she did? A call to love and something else to align your chakra. I don't fucking know. And then Heather has what? This is like a fitness class or a marketing class or a something class that she has no actual experience in.
I'm super excited to see you guys in a couple of hours.
I'm sorry, Gray Haley.
When Xavier gets off work.
That was a crazy edit. This is whose video is this again? Stolen eggs, I think.
Someone will use that electric. What did they say? You are in Terminal 1. Okay, you can stop. Hi guys, how are you? It's me, Heather Coco Senza, Coco Chanel YSL.
Heather, yeah. See, Heather has all these different characters too, because like you got like Lindsay, Daisy, and Wah, and then you got Heather, Coco, and then GoPro Solo is like the company, so that's not that. But there's Coco Chanel YSL, there's Heather. What's the other one? There's another one. There's like the southern mayor or whatever. They don't come out very much. But I swear there was a third one that's just slipping my mind right now.
Heather, Coco. I just wanted to say hi. It's day 6, FTR. Xavier and I are still outdoors. I took some stink shower. It's so disgusting. I feel absolutely degraded and humiliated. That's how I'm feeling. I hope you guys are feeling good. I'm actually hoping for better vibes in the coming hours.
And we are not
I'm gonna do some workout and pull it together. Beauties in my ponytails. So I want this to go straight back as a pain in the ass. With the big kids, when you guys talk to your kids on the phone, are they usually like happy and upbeat? Like my kids are usually like excited and happy and like upbeat.
Because they're not around you?
I don't know. Lately, school started Monday and they're just like, okay.
Kids don't like school? What?
I finally finished the Coileray inspired hair look.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's like the fake Latino Heather. That's the one I was thinking of. I don't think that one has a name. That's just Heather. That actually might be Coco Chanel YSL, because like when she was on that podcast, that's what she went by, Coco. And you know, that's when she does her accent. There's the British one though too. And I think someone's called it the escort voice. The escort voice.
For my photo shoot tonight, I'm gonna bronze it up, the shoulders a lot.
Oh, I didn't even realize those were braids. I don't know how I missed that.
And the chest, and like
she's kind of like Medusa, and she did something weird to her eyebrows. They're like thicker. I think I can't even zoom any more than it already is, but I think they're just put marker on them.
Pull the shirt down so that the photo is only from like right here up, and just find the right lighting so that I'm glowing, and yeah. You guys know I don't have clothes because they stole my box, which was so rude. But I have a couple things and I'm gonna make it work.
So rude. So rude. So we got our hair braided. instead of doing that again.
My first time doing lobsters.
Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, what is that?
I just want to remind everyone, for the record, FTR, I do not like you. But for the rest of you, I absolutely love you guys and want to thank you so much for following the variety show. This is a non-sexual.
The variety show is terrible. They just like there's all the same stuff, but if you don't even get to see others' expressions, so I really like it. Just it's basically this without a video, which is worse, right?
Variety show dealing with various things such as fitness, fashion, fun, stuff.
Imagine McDonald's came out with a burger. It's a variety burger. It just like we use 3 less ingredients than the regular Big Mac. It's a variety.
Wife stuff, girlfriend stuff, relationship stuff, cooking stuff, tons of stuff. I welcome you.
They didn't talk about any of that. They talk about like Dylan and being homeless.
And I'm so grateful to have you here with me. And if you want to leave a tip, that'd be fantastic. But I'm not asking for that. I'm just saying if you want, you can do so right there. Click on the link right there. Love you guys.
All right, that about does it, guys. I don't know what else to really say, so we're gonna call it a thing here. And yeah, I might be back later in the evening after I eat something, because there is this like rabbit hole I was going down, and I was like, there's no point in me going any further down this. I'll just like stream me going down it, but I don't know where it's gonna lead. So that's why I'll do it on members only. If it leads anywhere interesting, I'll put it over to public. But if you want to see me go around the internet with like a chicken with his head cut off, you can find this tonight on members only. And then yeah, I'm gonna do cups tomorrow as well. For public stream, I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. I'll figure it out though. I'm thinking either Lisa Richards or Mandy and Maurice. I gotta look into this other person too that you guys were telling me to. Ariel, I think it misspelled the first name. Sigler. I'm sure it'll correct me when I try to find this person. But yeah, thanks you guys for showing up. I will see you all later. Great Alien, thank you for becoming a member. One of my favorite people. And I will see you, as well as Miss Jenna. You became a member this stream, as well as Susie. A lot of members this stream, actually. Funky Monkey and Deanna. Tara Knight. My goodness. All you guys are here. You guys can all use the fancy emojis now. All the Heather and Daisy ones. I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.